Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, Strat Gamer here, providing you with the new Age of Empire 4 episode. We are back with our single player, the Normans campaign, Mission 4. If you want to check out the previous episode, don't hesitate to check out my channel or the description of the video below. I also have all of the gold medal on Art of War missions if you want to check that out on the channel. Otherwise, let's dive in.
While Bayeux burned, King Henry pressed his advantage. Seizing key fortifications and buying the loyalty of powerful lords, Henry loosened his brother's grip over Normandy. At Tinchebray in 1106, brother would fight brother for final claim to their father's lands.
Okay, and before we dive in, one thing is actually I think this is one of the first mission that's not trivial in the hard difficulty. Not because it's gonna take us hours to do the missions, but actually because you're sort of very limited in the troops that you have. So if you mismanage your troops, you will lose for sure. So we do need to be quite careful, and I'll show you a few tips here that can change the whole battle.
Determined to claim Normandy and capture his brother, Duke Robert, King Henry besieged the castle at Tinchebray. But the direct assault on the formidable stone castle was failing. Unable to breach the towering walls, the king devised a new plan to capture his brother. Henry would force Robert to defend his lands from attack by razing the villages of Martigny and Fresnes.
Yeah, so as I said earlier in this mission, we don't have a village. So we can't build troops, so we need to be quite careful with our troops not to lose too many. Good way to micromanage about your troops is to create groups like I did. The Spearman's group 1s, Men of Arm 2, and etc. And that way, for example, I can send my Spearmen over there. I can send the men-at-arms here, my archers maybe somewhere else, the king on its own.
Burn the village to the ground.
Okay, so far so good. We need to destroy all of the people. Could have taken a few of these earlier, but that's okay. Now we do need to destroy all of the buildings. As you can see, 0 out of 8. What we're gonna do though is we're only gonna destroy 7. And you may think this is a cheat, but basically, oh, I still see there's still a few there. If you're watching this video, it may be because you're struggling with this mission, so I also want to show you, it's not a cheat at all, but it's just a way to make it a bit simpler for you. And why is that? Is because this mission, like most missions, is scripted, meaning the next event will happen when you do something specific, and it's when you get to 8 buildings destroyed. At that point, you're gonna get attacked. So to avoid this, we're going to not destroy the last one. We're going to leave that house all alone for now, and we're going to capture more gold. As you can see, we already got 400. We're actually going to capture 1000 before destroying that one, because this gold can be used to get more troops, and therefore if you have more troops, that means you'll be able to be stronger. It'll be easier to win the next attack, let's say. Okay, so 500. Now there's one here, one there. Just, I know where they are, but it doesn't mean that I didn't miss any. So if you see some, or if you know of some that I'm not going to get, don't hesitate to share. We're gonna get those 3 here. I'm gonna get one that's a bit just over here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, perfect. Why didn't they get them? I didn't press shift, probably. Perfect. And the last one is over there. Somewhere. Still have 50 troops at this moment. I'm not saying this is perfect, but yeah, that should be enough. Here we still lose another one. And we are at 1000. Perfect. And now we're gonna get attacked from there. So we're gonna position our troops probably somewhere here. Obviously not all of them the same way. I'm gonna keep some on that side. We can keep these guys like this. Oh no, that's the wrong one. So these guys here. And this one there. With palings. The king can start going back there. Okay. Sometimes they are very dumb. Look at this. Eesh. And this guy, for example. What are you doing? Anyway. Okay. Turning these ones a bit there. So I want to avoid that they attack over here. I want to make sure they attack there. And then these guys are going to attack. Okay, so the king can destroy now the last building. And when that happens, as I said, we're gonna get attacked, but at the same time, we'll also be able to get some recruits that will support us here. Why did I put my troops there and not help the king? Well, because they actually come quite quickly over here, so you want to be in position before. In terms of the recruits that you can get, you can pretty much get everything. You can get spears, archers, light cavalries, and you can get also knights. Some that are mounted and some that are not mounted. That's the last one. Those knights are the most expensive, but that's the ones we're going to go for because there's also an achievement. If you only select knights, you'll get that achievement. So I'll show you how to do that. The king is almost done now.
Strelboran Bereth. Yerwa Garwigan. Strelboran Yerwa Kuthlicha. Dida. Yalyaru Huskala. It is done. Standard Strelboran Sithe. Garwigan Astira. Garwia.
The village of Martigny
Here,
is
let's get
destroyed.
the queen,
Still,
the
Robert
king
did not
back.
emerge
Sorry,
to face Henry outside the castle. Henry would have to raise the stakes.
need to make sure
Next, he targeted the village of Fresnes.
we're ready for this cavalry charge. Because as you can see, this is a big cavalry of
Henry
knights.
received word that
By
Robert
knights
had sent for a
too.
fresh army to aid in defending his
Let's put
position
that
at the
number
castle.
5.
Henry had to eliminate these new forces before they could combine with the garrison at Tinchebray. Henry could buy reinforcements from nearby allies if he could procure the gold to pay them. Henry sent gold to his ally in men and received fresh reinforcements.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so bad. Flying path. My archers are getting decimated here. Not great.
By eliminating Robert's incoming army, Henry had thwarted his brother's
Okay.
attempt at
We
strengthening
routed
the
them.
castle's defenses.
So what was really bad is we lost all the archers. What's good is we still have a lot of knights and dismounted knights. I mean, we can make it. Let's try. Let's try. We can still get more gold, 500 more to be precise, while we get the city of friends. There's only one. There's only two. One person, three. Similarly, you want the cavalry to attack the archers. You get your mounted. Perfect. We only lost 3 people for the whole town. And once again, we need to destroy the 8 buildings. So once again, this is scripted. Yeah, you may want to destroy only number 8 when you're ready. In particular, it's when you got your reinforcements. And the last thing to do is just to choose where you want the final battle to be. One solution, especially if you've selected a lot of archers, can be here, because you're gonna be high ground. Ooh, yeah, where is number? Yeah, perfect. So here you would have the high ground. What I'm going to choose actually is here to try, because they can't really, you know, it's a choke point. What's the word I was looking for? Which is also great if you have a lot of archers, but also great when you have less troop than they have, which is definitely our situation. Okay, so that's gonna be number 1, and number 1 is going to have the job of killing their archers first and foremost. This is gonna be number 2, which will go mostly here. I'm going to take a few of these and put them on number 3 over here. Sort of my reserve, let's say. Of course, the king needs to be there. Perfect. Actually, my reserve can go destroy the last building. Let's see what happens. Yeah,
At
let's
the
get
hands
them
of Henry's
back.
army, the village of Fresnes was in ruins. Henry's provocations had paid off. Robert finally emerged from the castle to face his brother in open battle.
This is his army, as you can see, quite something. It's not the small army. And there's also a lot of spearmen, so that's where we need to be careful with the cavalry, of course. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yalyaru Huskala. Yes, sir.
Okay, their first pikemen are arriving. Whoop. That is bad. That is a lot of pikemen. Few archers there. I don't have a lot of knights left. Maybe let's go for it. They are doing damages to me. Still have quite a few troops. Good job here. Robert is almost done. Perfect, we got Robert. Okay, we're good. This is a win. This is a win, a strong win. We still have 32 troops. And here we are, going inside the castle. Hope you liked this episode, ladies and gents. Don't hesitate again, and as always, to share any thoughts, feedback, suggestions that you have below. In particular, if you found more gold than me, don't hesitate to tell me where it is. I got 1,500 to be precise, which gave me 3 armies of knights, which also gives you an achievement, by the way, if you don't have it yet. So hope you liked this episode. If you did, don't hesitate to press the like button, and hope to see you in the next episode for Mission 5.